flip side, I'm in Brooks's room today, and it is time for his 10-month update. Brooks actually turned 10 months old 2 weeks ago, so technically this is his 10-month and 2-week update. We tend to have a pattern with those 2-week late updates. So all of the updates on things he's currently doing will be as of 10 months and 2 weeks. Likes to play with hair sometimes, likes to pull hair out. Brooks had his 9-month checkup right at 10 months, the day before he turned 10 months old, and he weighed 19 pounds and was 28¼ inches. He had gained like 2 pounds in 7 weeks from the last time he had been there. And then I weighed him with me on the scale this morning and he weighed 20 pounds. So who knows how accurate that is. Either way, he is a little hefty dude. He was 25th percentile for both his weight and height. He feels a lot more solid and just thick than Gaines did. She was always a petite little thing. He is wearing size 12-month clothes. Almost all of his 9-month things he's grown out of. Some of the 12-month things are even getting a little bit small. Like for late summer and fall, I'll probably be buying 18 months for sure. He's very interested in jewelry and anything that is on your body that you do not want him to touch. Yay! He is wearing size 4 diapers now and size 1 or 2 shoes. Just kind of depends on the brand. As far as any medical updates, thankfully everything has been good. He does, every time he goes to the doctor, has his ears checked. He's had a couple of ear infections. He does have a little fluid in his right ear. So it was less at the last doctor's appointment than the previous one. So we're hoping it will just go away. The doctor's gonna recheck it around 12 months and just, we'll kind of watch it just to make sure it's not affecting his hearing or anything like that. His routine and sleeping schedule has been good. Y'all, he's like, seriously, right before I start talking, he's playing fine with his toys and then he's all over me. With it being summer and I think this means he wants food because he does that sign. He claps and does that for more. He's been going to bed around 7:30, sometimes as early as 6:30, but that's rare since it's been brighter outside longer. And then he'll sleep until about anywhere between 6:30 and 7:30 in the morning, so that is fabulous. You're doing great. He is still taking 2 naps a day, although the other day didn't, but in general, he takes 2 naps a day, and almost always it is about 3 hours after he has previously woken up, 3 to 3.5 hours. Sometimes if he's distracted, he'll stay awake longer. Usually like a clock, he'll sleep for about 1.5 hours. Sometimes a little longer if he's real sleepy, but that is his routine and it pretty much stays the same every day. Now watch me say that and he's about to get crazy and start not sleeping on me again, but for now we're good. As far as eating goes, the kid loves to eat. With nursing, he is so easily distracted and crazy, as you can see in this video. He like hardly will nurse at all during the day. He does sometimes, it depends if he's sleepy, but definitely he's better in the morning and at night, like when he first wakes up in the morning or when he's about to go to sleep at night. During the day, sometimes it's a struggle and this kind of goes on. He likes to have something to hold on to, like a Lego or something, and then he tries to put it in my mouth. But if not, he will just be distracted and not have any interest in it. I think by the time Gaines had turned 11 months, she was down to only nursing 3 times a day, so morning, night, and then once in the middle. So I think he's probably kind of headed that direction. I'll probably kind of try to cut it down a little bit, and maybe that's why he's refusing during the day, because he doesn't want it twice, he just needs it once. So we'll see how that goes. As far as real food goes, he loves fruit. I think fruit is his favorite thing. He would eat just about any kind of fruit and tons of it. He doesn't really love vegetables. I mean, like what kid loves vegetables? But he'll eat some vegetables, it just depends. Just not as big of a quantity as he will. He'll eat fruit for days. Oh, excuse us. Sorry. He does eat meat, whereas Gaines did not like to eat meat and still does not like to eat meat, but he does prefer chicken over beef. Still no teeth. He still has no teeth. You can see like the little white bumps on the bottom and on the front of his gums. I don't know when they'll come in, but they're there. They'll be there eventually. As far as his skills, in the past like 2 weeks, he has all of a sudden gotten to saying a bunch more words. At his 8-month update, I believe he was saying dada, and now he says dada, mama. He has said Emma a few times when he sees the dog run by. He will say, when he wants his water cup, he'll say wawa. He said kitty a few times when he sees the kitty cats. His first 2 functional words were more. When these both have to do with eating. When he's eating and he wants more, he'll be like ma, ma, and he'll do the sign with it. And he will also say eat it. And he said that several times before because he gets in trouble for throwing food on the floor now. So I'm like, Brooks, no, you have to eat it, eat it. And so he'll start saying that too. He has recently, just this week, started doing the sign for all done. It's supposed to be 2 hands, but he only does it with 1 hand, which is super cute when he does that. And for some reason, I'm not sure if he's actually intentionally saying this or if it's like a word he's using, but when he sees his passing and he wants it, he'll say ba or he'll say baba. So I don't know if that's the word he's trying to use for that or not, but it's pretty cute. A big accomplishment since the last update is that he started crawling at 9.5 months. So as you can see in this video, he's all over the place. He loves to crawl and he's really, knock on wood, but he's not too bad about getting into things yet. He wants to like touch everything and explore everything, but he's generally done pretty well with when we tell him no. Tell him no, stop, or whatever, and he'll stop and look at me and clap, which I remember Gaines did that, and I'm like, I don't know if they're like, yeah, I did a good job, so I'm clapping for myself, or what it is. He has started pulling up on everything in the past week or 2. He definitely pulls up in his bed when he wakes up. He will pull up on our little drawing table that Gaines has downstairs. He'll pull up and cruise along that, along the couch, along whatever he can get his hands on, so he's definitely mobile. He gives kisses, which is so cute. I love it when he gives his kisses. He loves to throw balls with somebody. If you're sitting there or nobody's sitting there, sometimes he will literally just take a ball, throw it for himself, roll and go get it, and throw it a different direction. It's super cute. He likes to pick up toys and put them in something and take them back out. He thinks that's super fun. Loves to open and shut doors, which can be a problem with fingers and kind of watch out for. But if he sees a door open, he has to go over and like try to open and shut it. He loves doing peekaboo. Peekaboo, I got you. He loves to watch Gaines play and try to play with her. A lot of times he'll crawl over and just pull her hair like he was doing with me, which nobody likes to have that done, but she's gotten a lot more patient about it. But it's so sweet watching them interact together and try to play together. If she's running or like doing something cute, he'll clap for her. Like, it's just so sweet to see them interact. I'm loving watching the sibling interaction. And now he is trying to climb up on his changing table and get the diapers. He does love to sit in my lap when I read a book to him, which Gaines was really never into like being still and listening for that long. But if I have a book and it's engaging to him, he loves to do that too. As far as his temperament goes, he is sweet and precious. He is loud. A lot louder than Gaines ever was. If he does not like what's going on, if he's bored, if he's hungry, if he's done eating, if he like has any reason to protest, he will just yell. Like, he doesn't just sit there and cry, he will just, ah, ah, and just yell, don't you buddy? He does cry more than Gaines did in general. Like if he tends to just, I don't know, when he gets upset about things, he just cries. I remember Gaines like never cried. He is also more adventurous. He will just take off and like crawl into another room and not look back. And I don't think Gaines ever left, or rarely left the rooms that we were in when she first started crawling. So he's a little bit more adventurous and a little bit more wild. If you haven't noticed, he is all over the place. He has tons of energy. He does not stop moving very often at all. When Gaines was little and she would wake up in the mornings, she would like snuggle, and it would be, you know, she'd kind of take her time waking up. He wakes up ready to go. He is not one that will let you, like if he wakes up early before we're awake, he will not just come sit in the bed with us and kind of chill for a little bit and play with toys. He's like, no, I want to get down and I want to run around. And now he's off into the other room, just like I said. Hey Brooks, come back. As you could see, when I was trying to get him to sit in my lap, he really still doesn't like to be held. He never really has. Even as a little baby, he would just get squirmy and like want to be put down. He's not a snuggler so far. Like Gaines is a huge snuggler, but doesn't really like to be held. But overall, he is sweet and precious, happy when he's not annoyed about something, and pretty much goes with the flow. A big thing is that he's going to be turning 1 in like 6 weeks. It's crazy and it just blows my mind. So stay tuned for more details on that to come soon. I'm really excited about planning it, and we've got to get it planned soon. I really love this age between about now and then when they hit about 16, 17, 18 months old, things get a little crazy. But this is just a fun age to me. They're exploring, they're learning, and they're developing their little personalities. So leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorite baby age is, and what, if you have kids, what your kid's first birthday party theme was. I love hearing other theme ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up for a cute, adorable 10-month-old baby boy. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Catch you on the flip side. Bye. Bye.